Good evening. Today is Saturday, December the 15th, 2012. We are live here today at Madison Preparatory Academy here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana at the Madison Prep Chargers gym as we are about 2 minutes away, set for another matchup between your Madison Prep Chargers and the visiting Brusly High Panthers. These two teams met just a few weeks ago in the Brusly High tournament in the finals, the championship round, and Madison Prep had just enough of the tank to outrun Coach Harold Boudreaux and his Panthers at the end, taking the trophy home in that tournament and continuing their then unbeaten record. Madison Prep since then has continued on. They won a couple more games in a row, but did fall at the hands of the Glen Oaks earlier this week, dropping their record to 18-1. They rebounded with a victory last night against Family Christian Academy and have won that record to 19-1. This afternoon they're ready to take on the Brusly Panthers, and it should be quite a matchup. As you see, the kids are warming up there, getting ready to go, and we should be set for basketball very shortly. There's the Brusly team. I am here with my broadcast partner, Perry Daniels. Perry, what kind of reflections do you have on this game this afternoon?
Eric, I think this is going to be a very good game. We saw this Brusly Panther team. They are a very formidable opponent with their two big inside guys, Thibodeau and Spears. That's Travin Thibodeau and Micah Spears. This team is 10-2. They're going against the 18-1 Madison Prep Chargers. This should be a very good basketball game here.
All right, well, the teams have just finished warming up, and we should be set to center court any moment.
There is one noticeable absence right now for the Brusly Panthers. Their starting quarterback and starting power forward, Jay Kristoff, is actually playing in the Louisiana All-Star game today, or the Baton Rouge All-Star game, Baton Rouge area All-Star game. And he is on his way to help out his Brusly Panther basketball team after competing in that contest.
Well, let's hope that this infamous Baton Rouge area Christmas time traffic can catch up Mr. Kristoff, as has caught me for much of the day, and we can get as much of this game on without him. He's a very talented young man. I say that with the utmost respect.
Yeah.
So the teams are heading to center court, and we are about set for basketball. The Brusly High Panthers are coached by former LSU forward Harold Boudreaux. And the Madison Prep Chargers, of course, are coached by Coach Jeff Jones, as he is ready to try to extend his team's record, and we should be moving very, very shortly.
Eric, I mentioned the inside presence for the Brusly Panthers. I failed to mention all-state point guard Demario Jackson. He'll be a key element in this contest today.
Tip-off goes to the Panthers. And speaking of Mr. Jackson, he has the basketball right now as he moves up, steps long, baseline shot by, no good, rims out by Donald Williams. Rebound up, but a rebound right there, Travin Thibodeau. And he was very effective under the boards last time. He got his own rebound, put it back, missed it, got his own rebound a second time, and put it in. So the Panthers strike first blood. Sampson with the basketball. Dwayne Dinkins, top of the key. Passes over. He has Dedrick Freeman. Freeman over to Jarrell Martin. Jarrell Martin tries to get on the paint from just behind the free throw line. Looking good from 16 feet. Jarrell Martin. And Madison Prep, just like that, has matched the Panthers up at 2.
That's got to be frustrating to Thibodeau. He had great defense on Jarrell Martin that time. He just can't stop that shot.
Yeah, that's not an easy one. And there's Demario Jackson picking up the left-off rebound. Jarrell Martin chucks up one from the left elbow, no good. Here comes Martin, passes over to Chad Williams, pump fakes, now flips it back up to Dwayne Dinkins. Dwayne Dinkins rotates it over to Brandon Sampson, goes baseline, and is rejected by Travin Thibodeau, and actually goes off of Sampson, and the Panthers will get possession of the ball back. So that's a turnover for Madison Prep.
And Eric, I noticed that Chad Williams is back in the starting lineup for the Madison Prep Chargers.
Well, that benching was short-lived as well. It should be. I know we talked last night. I kind of speculated about how maybe he could be more effective off the bench, and I just that much athletic talent, you want him on the floor for as much as possible. Yeah, I'm sure Coach Jones had a point to make. There's no getting around it. Chad Williams was in a funk. Shinford might have been upstairs, and he definitely did not seem focused. Oh, wow, Trevor Thibodeau barely stays on his pivot foot there. You know, Chad Williams is not himself, and maybe that is just what he needed to wake him up. I don't know. But, you know, this team is only going to go, you know, Jerome Martin is the star of the show, but this team is only going to go as far as Chad. Get that out of here. First block shot of the night for Jerome Martin. This team is only going to go as far as Chad Williams can help carry them with his senior leadership.
You're absolutely right.
You know, it's a lot like Ralston Morris last year, where, you know, he might not have been the star of the show or the top-ranked guy, but, you know, it's a team sport, and you needed his contributions to have a chance to win. There's the floater from Michael Spears, no good. Michael Spears is another guy who was very impressive down low. He almost relieved Chad Williams of the ball just now. Williams does recover. 5:50 to go in the first quarter. 2-2. Jenkins over to Jerome Martin. Martin from downtown. Nice shot. Triple. 19 feet. Jerome Martin and Madison Prep now goes up by the score of 5-2.
Jerome Martin comes out full this evening.
Demario Jackson rotating at the top of the key, guarded by Dedrick Freeman. Steps up, now passes over, swing pass. Thibodeau swings it back out. Tyree Johnson is in off the other again. Jackson, nice pass to Thibodeau. He can't put it in. Jerome Martin gets the rebound. Oh, he got a little too excited there. Tyree Johnson was Chad Williams watch. Tyree Johnson was used a little more as a role player and a mop-up guy the last time, number 21 for the Panthers. I don't think they've substituted yet. I believe he's in the starting lineup today.
I think that's the absence of Jay Kristoff.
Wow. And that tells me something, Perry. That tells me that Coach Boudreau really goes with his five starters most of the way when you got, you know, a very little used reserve, at least in the last game, a couple of games I started playing, got very little time. That tells you how important Jay Kristoff is. That tells you he plays the vast majority of the minutes.
Absolutely right.
Dwayne Jenkins disrupts the Brusly offense, knocks it out of bounds, but Brusly will retain possession of the basketball.
And he goes to the bench as we speak. That's Tyree Johnson goes to the bench and checking in for him. Jalen Green.
Nice rebound by Dedrick Freeman off the Trevor Thibodeau miss. Jalen Green in the game for the first time. Jalen Green's another one. Baron Sampson from downtown. Ooh, too much on that rebound, Michael Spears. Jalen Green's another one who only got time at the very, very end last time. So this is very telling to how important Jay Kristoff is, and hopefully he gets a flat tire along the way, but nothing too serious.
You know, he's real similar to the Brusly Panthers. He plays the same role that Chad Williams plays to the Madison Prep Chargers. They're both quarterbacks. They're both very athletic. And they're major contributors to the basketball team.
There's the inbound. Nice pass from Williams to Michael Spears, and good. Michael Spears off the inbounds assist by Donald Williams. It's 5-4. Madison Prep still on top. Dwayne Jenkins brings the ball across the timeline, passes to Chad Williams. Williams flips it up to Freeman. Freeman goes into the paint. Get that out of here. Rejected by, looks like Trevor Thibodeau got a hand on it.
I'm just really impressed with Thibodeau and Spears here. And I think they both can take this Brusly Panther team a long way in 3A basketball.
Dwayne Jenkins with the rock. Crosses over to Chad Williams. Williams from downtown. Good! Chad Williams for three, and Madison Prep extends its lead, doubling the Brusly score, 8-4. So it looks like Chad Williams, I guess, quick story beforehand, I was horsing around with Chad Williams playing a little shooting game and beat him from behind the arc earlier. I guess that affected his pride. He must have really warmed up a little bit more because he barely got one from downtown.
You couldn't wait to tell the fans that.
No, I could not, Joe. You only get Michael Spears on the assist by Donald Williams. You only get so many 15 minutes of fame when you're my age on the basketball court, and I'm going to milk it for all it's worth.
I hear you.
Dwayne Jenkins passes over to Freeman. Oh! Jerome Martin through the lane. Jerome Martin on the assist by Dedrick Freeman. 3:09 to go in the period. 10-6 Madison Prep on top. Jackson with the ball, trying to put a move on Dwayne Jenkins. All he does is run right into Freeman. He goes baseline. He runs to the, he runs into four Charger defenders, and Dwayne Jenkins picks up the foul.
That's Dwayne Dinkins' second foul.
She doesn't show how hard Demario Jackson is to bottle up. He runs into 4 defenders and Prep gets the foul.
Right.
And actually kind of helped him out. He didn't have very much he could have done with the ball.
He had nowhere to go. He had over-penetrated.
Oh, and they just leave Donald Williams all along the back door. He misses. Rebound, Trevor Thibodeau. Thibodeau trying to work Joe Martin. Not successful there. Rebound. Chad Williams getting big for the ball. Good job by Chad Williams. And you can see the approval of Coach Jones on the sideline. I will tell you, I've been in that locker room for every halftime, and he's been on Chad Williams like a horse while playing tough under the goal and grabbing rebounds. That time, Chad Williams really manned up and grabbed that ball.
I missed who that foul was on for the Panthers.
There was a bevy of Panthers players there fighting for Williams. It could have been on anyone. It happened so quickly there.
Right. We're hoping we can get the referee's attention here. Maybe get so I can know who to attribute it to for our style. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. I think I'm going to give it to Thibodeau.
He was definitely battling Williams for the ball.
Referee, sir. What was that foul on?
25. Okay, we got that right. Maybe I don't need that eyewear sponsor after all.
Yeah, we still need that sponsor here.
2:39 remaining in the opening period, and Madison Prep set to inbound after the Thibodeau foul. Brandon Sampson will take it up.
The Panthers are in a man-to-man defense.
Delvin Span with the rock. Passes to Chad Williams. They're going to reset a little bit.
Chargers are in their home white with their Carolina blue sneakers, and the Brusly Panthers are in their black with their Cardinal red sneakers.
Chad Williams brings it all the way across the court. Swings it over to Freeman, and the ball's kind of jostled loose. That whistle. Oh, that's not good. That's 2 now on Trevor Thibodeau, and he's too important for this Brusly team for him to get in silly early foul trouble. And that was a silly foul.
I think they gave that one to Micah Spear.
Okay, that was in 32.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Chad Williams up high for Jarrell Martin. Martin for about 17 feet, rims out, no good shot from the right wing, and here come the Panthers. With the ball is Demario Jackson. Jackson going up into the lane, puts it up, and good. Demario Jackson with 1:40 remaining in the period. Madison Prep on top, 10-8. Brandon Sampson will bring it up court for the Chargers.
That's a tough assignment for Delvin Span to guard Demario Jackson.
It's a tough assignment for anybody to guard Demario Jackson. Stolen, Donald Williams. And here comes Mr. Jackson with the ball. 1:19, 1:18, 1:17 to go in the period. Jackson steps up near the elbow, hesitates, passes over to Thibodeau. Thibodeau over to Green, has to reset it back to Demario Jackson. Jackson, Delvin Span, and Dedrick Freeman ready to pick up whichever way he rolls. Oh, they just suck 3 guys in there. Micah Spears with the hook shot, no good. Rebound, Thibodeau, and 1. Trevor Thibodeau. And he'll go to the line and shoot the N1 with a chance to give the Brusly Panthers the lead. 10-10. We're all tied up here in the first period with a minute to go.
Thibodeau is once again piling up the rebounds here. He has 5 so far in this quarter.
No good. Rebounds Jarrell Martin. Sampson with the ball. Passes to Williams. Williams over to Freeman. Goes up, rejected by Thibodeau. It's his second block of this game that I'm aware of. Demario Jackson gets the count. 40 seconds to go in the period. We're all tied at 10. Williams being trapped in the corner. Nice, the relay pass intended for Spears skips off his hands. It was a good pass by Thibodeau. Brandon Sampson just tracks it out of bounds, and the Chargers will retake possession of the ball.
The Panthers had 2 guys open in the lane. They got a little overexcited. Give credit to the Chargers for the pressure defense without creating a foul.
Span puts it on the ground, crosses over. Woodrow Coach Woodrow, you can hear him calling out signals over here. Oh, looks like Brandon Sampson just breaks the ankles of Donald Williams and puts one up from the left wing from about 16, 17 feet. 12-10, Madison Prep back on top. There goes to Mario Williams for the lane. Oh, it means Demario Jackson now, but it was good. Demario Jackson with the last second shot ties the score for 12. And that's where we are at the end of one period. The score, your Madison Prep Chargers tied with the Brusly Panthers 12-12.
Yeah, Eric, we saw this in the first contest between these two opponents, that it was a really close game the first couple of quarters. So looks like it's going to follow that same trend at least until halftime. The scoring is pretty evenly distributed for both teams. You have 3 scores. For Brusly Panthers, you have Micah Spears with 4 points, Tavin Thibodeau with 4 points, and Demario Jackson with 4 points. For the Madison Prep Chargers, we have Brandon Sampson with 2, Chad Williams with a 3, and the big guy, Jarrell Martin with 7.
How many rebounds? What's Jarrell's total stat line?
7 points, 3 rebounds, 1 block.
So we'll be back to the action in just a moment. And Brandon Sampson gets the inbounds pass. Goes over to Jarrell Martin. Martin back to Williams from downtown. Williams out, no good. Rebound. Goes out of bounds. That should, I guess, go to Dedrick Freeman, who kind of slapped the ball off of Brusly. He's also the last Charger to touch it.
Still charge the ball.
Right, he slapped it off of Brusly. That's what Dedrick Freeman, I think, should have the rebound.
Okay.
Sampson down low for Jarrell Martin, goes baseline, rejected by Travis Thibodeau. That's not something you'll hear very often. Jarrell Martin rejected, but that's exactly what happened.
Thibodeau's 3rd block of the night.
He's on a bit of a roll. Panthers really rotating the ball around the perimeter. Micah Spears steps up, passes to Green. Green back to Jackson. He's wide open. Rims out, no good. Rebound Green. Goes up, no good. Rebound Jarrell Martin. 7 minutes to go in the half. Martin into the paint. Nice. And a very mature decision by Jarrell Martin not to try to jam it home and risk missing the field goal.
Yes, very mature decision. Just he's really elevated his game here.
And that's what the great players do. They just get better. Brandon Sampson with the rebound off of the miss by Jackson. Sampson near the top of the key. Passes over to Delvin Spann. Spann to Cordell Robertson, who misses his first attempt of the night. Demario Jackson with the ball. 6:25 to go in the half. Jackson over to Williams, back to Jackson. Jackson goes in the lane, penetrates, no good. Rebound by Cordell Robertson. Over to Chad Williams. Coach Jones told Chad to push it. That's why Chad didn't try to push it. As Demario Jackson almost relieved him of the ball. You can hear Coach Jones say, "What are you doing? Move it faster." But
well, he wants him to look up the court, not necessarily dribble that ball up the court, but look up the court for the open man. Demario Jackson's much quicker than Chad Williams.
Right.
He's going to steal that ball every time.
Right. Williams over to Spann. Spann to Cordell Robertson is just robbed of the ball by Donald Williams. Demario Jackson over to Williams. Williams pivots back to Jackson. Jackson puts it on the ground. Hesitates, now passes over to Green. Green back to Jackson. Jackson to Spears. Spears pivots over to Jackson, swings it to Williams. Very methodical perimeter offense there. Green hesitates, waited too long. Bounce pass over to Spears. Spears, good blind pass by Spears to Travis Thibodeau, and Coach Jones calls for timeout.
That was a very patient possession by the Brusly Panthers. They took their time, they worked it around till they found the best shot. Great pass inside. Anytime you get passing in the lane inside, that usually works out very, very well. So a great job by the Brusly Panthers.
All the players are really using all their tools today. I mean, Micah Spears dishing out passes. We haven't seen that in any of the games we covered them before. This is just a well-coached, fundamentally sound team.
They're coming into their own, Eric. Remember now, the Chargers are sitting, 18-1? 19 games, not even counting the Texas trip that when we played 2 others.
Right.
Well, this Brusly team, because they're 3A, they've only played 12 games so far, so they're just now coming into their own as a basketball team.
Sampson with the ball. Passes over to Chad Williams. Chad Williams dishes down low to Jarrell Martin. Jarrell Martin wrestling in the paint. He is grabbed by Michael Spears. Coach Boudreaux lobbying for a travel. He's not going to get it.
He almost got it there. This referee up top was about to call a travel call, but the protocol of referees, the referee that has the play coming to him gets to make the call.
From where, and obviously I didn't see it as well, it rolls right off of, oh no, Donald Williams with the steal. It goes off of Sampson's foot, rolls out of bounds. Good job forcing the turnover by Williams. 5 minutes to go here in the half. I didn't get a good look at that, but it looked like Michael Spears was on top of Jarrell Martin, which might have, I don't know, loosened his footing perhaps, I'm not sure.
I think it actually traveled prior to that, but we'll take it.
I think we'll take a little hard look at it. That ball goes right off of Travis Thibodeau, out of bounds. Madison Prep will get the ball back. Sampson to Span to Williams. Williams back over to Span. Span from just in front of the right elbow. Rebound, Michael Spears. 14-14, 2 touchdowns apiece.
The Chargers can't allow that. We had a couple of guys there for that ball.
Stolen, Brandon Sampson. Whoa, the tomahawk. Brandon Sampson with the steal and goes all the way down, uncontested.
Great job by Brandon Sampson.
Williams, trap passes back from downtown. Good. That's I did not get that kid in the last time, number 11. He made a couple of shots himself. Have to find out who that is at the half.
Yeah, I'll get that. I'll be on that one.
Donald Williams over to Chad Williams. Chad Williams with the ball. Sorry, Sampson is guarded by Donald Williams. Sorry about that, folks. Sampson with the ball. Jarrell Martin. Oh, he just got it. Oh, no good. He goes along the baseline, misses, and they're playing a little volleyball here. Don't know if the gym's really set up for that. The rebound went to Brandon Sampson ultimately. Sampson over to Martin. Martin from about 22 feet. Good! Jarrell Martin from way downtown, all the way from the Shaw Center. That one is good. A 22-foot jumper. Nice job. Good job by Sampson for staying on top. Really, all the Chargers are staying on top of that volleyball sequence we saw for the rebound.
Yeah, they're really hustling for the ball, and this is going to be a great basketball game here. It's developing into it.
It sure is. 19-17, the Chargers on top. Donald Williams now running the point. We've seen him do a lot more of that in this game than the last couple of times we saw him. Williams from the left elbow. Williams out. He had the good look, couldn't get the roll. Jarrell Martin with the rebound.
5th one of the night.
Martin with a nice crossover on Thibodeau, and he's kind of blocked by, let's see what that's going to be on. That is on Travis Thibodeau. 3:17 to go in the half. And you can hear Coach Jones calling from the timeout all the way from the bench.
Okay, so if that's 2 fouls on Thibodeau, this is where the Panthers got into trouble before. Because they're, oh, look who's in the gym here.
And we have, well, he's arrived. I guess we can only hope for bad traffic for so long. That is Brusly quarterback and also forward Jay Kristoff coming into the building. And he will be making the Chargers' lives a little more difficult in the second half, folks, if present trends that I've seen continue.
And you know what? That may be advantageous to the Brusly Panthers because he disqualified last game due to fouls. He fouled out the game. So now they've bought a few minutes. They're still in this game. They've got a whole quarter without him. And they're still in this ball game.
He's going to be on a fresh pair of legs.
Well, maybe not so fresh. He played four quarters of football.
Demario Jackson disrupts another Madison Prep pass. Didn't quite have enough room along the sidelines to complete the steal. Williams will inbound to Dwayne Dinkins. Here we go.
On the court for the Chargers, we've got Dinkins, Williams, Robertson, Spann, and Martin.
Joe Martin just backs his man all the way down, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Cordell Robertson, no good. Spann goes up, rebound, no good. Rebound's going to go to Demario Jackson, and here come the Panthers. In the game for the first time, actually I don't even have a license. Oh, that's Javal Domingo. Javal Domingo in the game for the first time for Brusly.
Coach Boudreaux has extended his bench since the last time we
saw. I don't think I saw Domingo get a single minute of play. That third over there was Delvin Spann hitting the floor. That must have been an offensive foul. I did not see against whom, but the Chargers do get the ball back.
Foul was on Donald Williams.
19-17, Madison Prep leading. Chad Williams with the ball, bounce pass over to Dwayne Dinkins. Spann to Williams, nice job getting into the paint to Cordell Robertson, no good. Rebound, Michael Spears. Demario Jackson with the ball.
Help. Now the Chargers are still in their man-to-man defense. Demario Jackson penetrates a little, kicks it to the wing.
Oh, and Jarrell Martin with the steal. Nice job. He just ripped that ball. He just read Domingo's eyes like he was Kojak. Jarrell Martin for about 16 feet, no good. Rebound, Chad Williams. He's rejected by Michael Spears. The count goes to Demario Jackson. Jackson with the ball, steps up to the wing. 1-2 step. Let's get that out of here. Jarrell Martin with the block. He goes to Chad Williams. He goes off of Williams' knee. He picks it back up. Chad Williams with a nice recovery, goes across court to Delvin Spann. Spann with the ball. He passes to Dwayne Dinkins. Dinkins steps up over to Spann. Going down low for Robertson. Rotates it back out to Dinkins. No good. Horrible shot off to the right, but it lands right in the waiting hands of Chad Williams. Cordell Robertson is relieved of the ball. And timeout called by Brusly. That steals Demario Jackson. That was a lot of action. And the action ends with Jackson getting the steal.
Action Jackson. Look, the Madison Prep Chargers are going to have to settle down here. They tried to push the ball a little too quickly there. Chad Williams was up the court. He had leaked out early, and he lost the ball in his excitement, but they were able to retain possession. The Brusly Panthers here need to work the ball inside a little bit more and make sure that Michael Spears and Thibodeau touch the ball. Their penetration has been solid. Anytime you've got Demario Jackson on the court, you're going to have the ability to penetrate. And his penetration causes the Chargers to kind of help defensively, which leaves open men on the perimeters for the Panthers if they can knock down their open shots. So to kind of sum that up, the keys for both teams, for the Madison Prep Chargers, the key is making sure Demario Jackson doesn't penetrate too much and that they keep Micah Spears and Tavin Thibodeau off of the boards. For the Madison Prep Chargers offensively, keep feeding the guy, keep feeding the monster. Jarrell Martin is here, ready to play, and he's having a fantastic game.
We have a beast, you should feed the beast. So, here we go. 1:14 to go in the first half. With possession of the ball are the Brusly Panthers. 1:05 to go in the half. Looks like they're being very methodical in this trip up the court. Delvin Spann now starting to guard Jackson. Jackson turns back around. Spann. Oh, Spann almost met him at the basketball. Oh, almost stolen. Good recovery by Jalen Green. Jackson still has the ball. A lot of pressure. 49 seconds to go in the half. Green steps up. 1-2. Get that out of here. Miracle's on the block. Thibodeau. Pass down there from Thibodeau to Spears. Michael Spears on the assist from Travis Thibodeau. 34 seconds to go in the half. We are all tied at 19.
Eric, I'm not sure that we're going to see what we saw in the second half of the Brusly Invitational Championship. I don't see the Chargers pulling away this time very much because there's no one really in foul trouble for Brusly.
Right. And I see the energy appears to be met by Brusly. I didn't see the energy level, particularly in the third quarter, this go round. And they're going to have a fresh Jake Kristoff coming in, so this one might end up coming down to the fourth. Dwayne Dankers, nice little finger roll, couldn't quite follow in balls on the ground. Hang on, we have a whistle before the half as Jarrell Martin was reaching for it.
Jarrell Martin got a 6th rebound, but he made it to the line here.
And to go to the, it's okay. So they had to go to the half, they go to the locker rooms for halftime rather, and that's how it ended. 2 quarters of action in the books here, right when we started with both teams tied at 19. So, Perry, what do we have on our stat sheet going into the half?
Well, first half, Jarrell Martin had 16 points, 6 rebounds, 2 blocks. Leading the way for the Brusly Panthers is Thibodeau with 6 points. Michael Spears also has 6 points. Thibodeau has 6 points, 6 rebounds. Michael Spears has 6 points, 4 rebounds.
That is where we are at the half. And we have Mr. Martin's stat line one more time.
Oh, you know what? I'm a little, no, that's not quite right. That's not quite right. Yeah, I've got 16 points, but I've got other scores. It seems like the Chargers should have more points. I've got 12 points for Jarrell Martin. Okay. My bad. 12 points, 6 rebounds.
Gotcha.
That's 12 points, Coach Boudreaux. 12 for Jarrell.
And how many assists, how many blocks?
2 blocks, 6 rebounds, 1 assist.
All right. So that's what we have going into the halftime. Very healthy stat line for Jarrell Martin. A very healthy game for all these fans here. Brusly and Madison Prep tied up at 19. We'll see you in about 8.5 minutes here on Louisiana AllAmericanSports.com.
And so they won. They won in football.
treat here. I think we're coming down to an exciting conclusion. Oh, we are back here in Louisiana All-American-Sports.com. I was listening to Coach Jones address his team at the half, and much like we had speculated before the end of the first half, he did speculate that his team's energy looked a little low, that they do need to pick it up in the second half. Coach Jones was incredibly calm, but he did notice that there were a lot of mistakes made on the Brusly end, multiple missed layups, And perhaps if they've not been so jittery and quick to throw it up, they might even be the Brusly Panthers may be leading right now. Also, appearing on that stat sheet, does Madison Prep have anything at the foul line today?
We have not been to the foul line yet.
That's what Coach said. He said he didn't think we had, and that's interesting. Excuse me, and different. And we're going to have to force some errors by those large, Brusly players down low, perhaps to break away in this game. You know, winning the battle at the foul line is often key in any basketball game, but if you don't get there, right, you're not going to be doing much.
Now, I will say though, Eric, Brusly's only been there once.
So we've had a relatively contact-free game under the bench. That's really surprising with the size that the Panthers have. That's really surprising. Demario Jackson passes over to Jay Kristoff, number 5, who is in the game for the first time today. 7:49, 7:48 to go in the third quarter. 19-all. Kristoff passes over to Donald Williams. Williams back to Kristoff. Kristoff to Trevor Thibodeau. Oh, he went strong and blew right past Frederick Freeman to the hole. 21-19, Brusly with his first lead of the evening. Also, Coach Jones said they need to communicate a lot more out there. You hear a little bit of talking from Jenkins. He probably should be doing the most talking, but he did say the communication was lacking. Just a general level of low energy. Jerome Martin passed out to Chad Williams from downtown. Good! Chad Williams buries it on net. No run. 22-21 Madison Prep back on top.
He's basically doing what he does well at catch shoot.
He's done a couple of those tonight. That's his second triple, if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct.
Williams passes over to Kristoff. I've seen Williams get a little bit more action at the point in this game than he had the last couple of times. Kristoff with the basketball. Bounce pass over to Williams. Williams finds Micah Spears. Spears finds Kristoff again. 6:30 to go in the quarter.
Jerome Martin should not be this far out on Micah Spears. I mean on
Jay Kristoff. Oh, beautiful pass from Jay Kristoff to Micah Spears. Case in point, Perry.
Right.
Because I think that Jerome Martin would have been much more menacing than Desert Freeman to guard Spears on that pass. Beautiful pass by Kristoff.
Yeah, well, he's a quarterback.
Yeah, what do you expect? 23-22, Brusly on top. I'm a little perplexed by the low energy because unlike last night where the game was pretty much decided at tip-off, this is an opponent who can play very well, a free opponent.
But the low energy was due to not having a DJ here tonight. It's been a Saturday, there are not a lot of fans.
No, they're not.
Student body-wise.
Coach Avery remarks sometimes we seem to be more fired up on the road than we are, say, this afternoon.
Right. Sometimes that happens.
Brandon Sampson, rims out, no good. Rebound to Trevor Thibodeau. Jackson with the ball. Passes to Kristoff. 5:27. Another mention he said was, Brusly likes to play a kind of a slow, methodical game, and right now Madison Prep's defense has kind of played into the hands of that so far.
Well, but also though the staff, I was just thinking of it. You got to extend the defense. You can not let Demario Jackson walk the ball up the court.
Brandon Sampson. To Chad Williams. Chad Williams, Peter Rose. Oh, nope, it's going to be a block against Demario Jackson. Jackson was, got to say, looked awfully close to having position, but hey, the guys in the stripes have the call.
Yeah, that would always be my strategy every time I played Demario Jackson. A few years ago when I was freshman coach for McKinley, we pressed him the entire game because if he gets comfortable and can walk that ball up the court, he can do damage on the other end. But if you push him, then he gets tired and he doesn't get a chance to relax.
And it forced him to make moves he might not otherwise want to make.
Right.
24-23. Madison Prep regains the lead with the 2 shots at the line. That's the Chargers' first trip to the foul line. Micah Spears goes up over Dwayne Jenkins and good. I'm just wondering why Jenkins was the one guarding him last. Martin was about a step or 2 behind him.
Yeah, I think it was a rotation where they ended up having Jenkins on.
Rotated right to him this match. Right. Chad Williams goes baseline pass. Kristoff up and no good. Rebound. Micah Spears. And timeout. Is that what he said?
Timeout, Brusly.
Brusly calls timeout, and that's a good thing because Spears was trapped. All right.
Thibodeau has 6 rebounds. Micah Spears has 5. The only person that has more than 5 for the Madison Prep Chargers is Jarrell Martin with 6. Chad Williams is just underneath 5 with 4. But we knew early on, Eric, that these young men were going to rebound tremendously. Micah Spears and Tavin Thibodeau do an outstanding job on the board. Total of 10 points for Spears. Total of 8 for Thibodeau. Jarrell Martin has yet to score this half. And Chad Williams actually the only scorer for the Madison Prep Chargers so far this half with 5 points in the half, giving him a total of 8 on the evening.
So Brusly sets inbound the ball. Here we go. Mario Jackson with the rock.
Chargers are at a 1-3-1. But the man-to-man on Mario Jackson. So it's more of a diamond in one.
Nice pass to Thibodeau over to Spears, was blocked by Martin. And Thibodeau gets the rebound and puts it back in after the miss. 27-24. Martin with the ball from the wing, goes baseline, he almost, and you see right there, Travis Thibodeau tried to turn around and use his backside as part of the defense, which I've used very often in the playground. That's not going to work right in front of the referee though. That's a blocking foul. Good call.
That's Thibodeau's 3rd foul.
Span, nice inbounds pass to Martin, kicks it out to Williams. Over to Dinkins. Dinkins puts it on the ground. 3:48, 3:47, 3:46 to go in the 3rd period. Dinkins finds Williams. Williams gets the pick from Martin, steps up, and nice pass from Williams to Freeman. Freeman is ready for it, recovers, gets to Jarrell Martin up and good. Jarrell Martin on the very awkward assist by David Freeman, but it's an assist on the rush. Madison Prep cuts it back down to 1 with 3:29 to go in the period.
Jarrell Martin has to continuously touch the basketball for the Chargers. And Chargers feel like they're in their man-to-man defense.
Williams passes over. Do we get a license on that truck number 11?
Oh yes, we did. Michael Bryant,
okay. Ball rolls off of the foot. I believe it went off the foot of Martin out of bounds, so the Brusly Panthers will keep the basketball.
I'm not quite sure what to call this defense that the Chargers are in.
It's kind of a strange hybrid.
Yes, it is, because, Span and Dinkins are playing man-to-man.
Right.
But it's like,
I'm sorry.
It looks like everyone else is a zone.
Yeah. It's like a man zone, a man 2-1 zone, maybe?
Maybe a triangle and 2.
Yeah. Yeah, that's different. That's exactly what it is. That's what it looks like from where I'm sitting. Oh, almost broke Devin Span's ankles. Good job by Span to stay in front of Jackson. Passes to Kristoff. No good. Rebound, Chad Williams. Dinkins over to Span. Dinkins. Jay Kristoff stepped in front of that like a cornerback and swats away Dwayne Dinkins' pass intended for Chad Williams. Dinkins from the elbow. Good! Dwayne Dinkins on the assist for Chad Williams.
Dwayne Dinkins needs to look for that shot more for the Chargers.
Dwayne Dinkins doesn't shoot it a lot, but when he does, he really does make it count.
That's right.
Kristoff being guarded by Jarrell Martin. Over to Donald Williams.
Again, I don't think Jarrell Martin should be this high on the court.
Stolen by Dwayne Dinkins. Over to Jarrell Martin. Spin move. With the left hand. Oh, man, that was highlight material almost. He was spinning. He was falling left. He got fouled. Put it up with the left hand. Kept his eyes on the ball and almost got a really nice bucket.
Foul on Jay Kristoff. He can afford it. That's his first of the night. That was almost at the end of the 3rd quarter.
That was almost an SEC caliber play right there. Martin with his first one. Rims out, no good. Hits the back of the iron. 28-27. Madison Prep with the lead.
And the Chargers finally get a chance to go to the line, but we don't make Brusly pay. Chad Williams went to the line, went 2 for 2 from the line early in the quarter.
Good. So Jerome Martin makes his second one. It's now 29-27. Jackson passes to Christoph, back over to Jackson, skips off his hands. Devin Spann kind of swatted Jackson on the way in, so he's going to pick up a foul. 29-27. Madison Prep on top, 1:38 to go in the period.
Devin Spann's first foul of the evening.
Christoph, no good. Rebound Chad Williams, and here come the Chargers. Dwayne Dinkins passes to Spann. Spann steps up into the ring, floats it up from about 10 feet over the basket. No good. Rebound by Brynard. Brynard runs right into Jerome Martin. Jerome Martin's guarding a lot of ball handlers, I've noticed. Thibodeau. Bounce pass over to Brynard. Oh, beautiful pass from Brynard Spears. He kind of puts up a lazy left-handed shot, but does draw the foul. That's on Chad Williams. We're going to send Micah Spears to the line, 29-27. Spears with a chance to tie the score up for the Panthers.
First foul of the evening for Chad Williams.
There's the first one.
Knocks it down. That's the 11th point for Micah Spears.
Spears is the guy. Those points pile up quietly, but they pile up nonetheless. And for the tie. No good. Rebound, Jerome Martin. Spann. Brandon Sampson through the lane, loses control, stolen. Micah Spears passes over to Demario Jackson. Jackson passes over to Donald Williams. No good. Rebound, Chad Williams. Williams gets it out to Spann. Spann pushing it and resets. He's being pursued by Christoph. Nice crossover. Spann finds Chad Williams. Great pass by Delvin Spann to Chad Williams.
I just think that's the same shot that Chad Williams missed against Glen Oaks. So it's good to see him catch that and convert that. He's got to convert.
Get this groove back a little bit. And that was the one that could have been the go-ahead.
Right. Chargers up by 3. As the quarter winds down, Brandon Sampson will finally take this shot here.
Madison Prep 31, Brusly 28. Jerome Martin now has the ball. 7 seconds to go in the half. Looks like he will be taking the last shot.
Martin should take it.
From the wing. Good! Jerome Martin. At the end of the third quarter, the score, your Madison Prep Chargers 33. The Brusly Panthers 28 here on Louisiana AllAmericanSports.com.
Ready for the stats, partner?
Yes, sir.
Jerome Martin, 17 points, 7 rebounds, 2 blocks, 1 assist.
17 points.
7 rebounds,
Wow.
2
blocks and an assist.
And 1 assist.
It's kind of amazing that Martin hasn't gotten to that double-double threshold yet. He hasn't gotten a lot of rebounding opportunities, though.
He really hasn't. And those 2 guys do such a great job, Thibodeau and Spears. Chad Williams, 10 points, 7 rebounds. For the Brusly Panthers, Thibodeau, 10 points, 7 rebounds. Micah Spears, 11 points, 6 rebounds. Demario Jackson's been kind of held in check tonight. He's only got a total of 4 points. None in the second half.
It's good to keep Demario Jackson in check because when he starts scoring, in addition to all the other things that he does, he's a problem.
He's a problem.
But looks like so far, Dwayne Dinkins has been the problem solver. He is not. I'll tell you what, I remember in the tournament, he really got the better of Dinkins, although he didn't score a whole lot. He got a lot of penetration. That's not happening nearly as much tonight. Jerome Martin with the turnaround, no good. Rebound, Jerome Martin. As it goes off of Micah Spears.
Hey,
And in the corner, wide open, Donovan Spann, the right man. Money in the bank. 36-28, the Chargers appear to be pulling ahead for the first time all game. 7:34 in regulation. Jackson steps up from the right elbow, short. Rebound Donovan Spann. And the Chargers are going to move very quickly in transition. There's Darrell Martin in the wing, through the paint. No good rebound. Yoke was battling his own man, and Demario Jackson gets the rebound. Jackson now furiously moving the ball, trying to get into the, trying to penetrate the perimeter. Kristoff, nice pass to Michael Spears down low. Not enough. Yoke was all with the rebound. Sampson to Martin to Lazar steps up in the paint, finds Chad Williams, wide open, for three, Chad Williams! Oh, just like that, you can see the body language, he's back in the game.
Yeah, we're limited what we're asking him to do. He's very comfortable catching and shooting the ball.
Just got to take baby steps to break somebody out of a slump.
That's right.
6:39 to go in regulation. We have a stoppage in play, I believe, a block on Madison Prep. That's on Brandon Sampson. High pass in bounds. Jay Kristoff with the ball. He's going to step up. Williams passes to Spears. Steps up from the foul line. Spins around. Looked like he walked.
He did look like he walked.
Brandon Sampson gets the rebound. There's the pass down there for Jarrell Martin. 1-2 step. Oh, good! Jarrell Martin on the assist from Brandon Sampson. 41-28. We have a timeout called by Brusly. Coach Jones likes that. Great sequence.
Took us an additional quarter tonight to start pulling away.
Right.
But the inevitable has occurred. The Madison Prep Chargers have extended the lead here.
It's not the typical third quarter run, but what we saw in that last sequence, there was a lot of energy being exhibited by the Chargers on that sequence, and that was just what Coach Jones had talked about. And now you can see the Brusly Panthers starting to get a little tired. You know, I saw a floater by Demario Jackson. It was just short, and that to me is indicative of running out of energy. A couple of looks. You know, Michael Spears went up with one that he was making that all throughout the first quarter. He was missing short.